saw we had those Big Rob t-shirts on. He said, oh man, Big Rob, which one of y'all Big Rob? I love my music. He even started trying to sing one of the songs. I said, thank you, brother. Then we had a conversation. He began to tell me about his life. In the middle of the conversation, he just got this real straight look on his face. And he stopped for a second. And then tears started falling out of his eyes. He said, Mr. Rob, I ain't always been broke down like I is now. I said, bro, I understand. He said, man, I see people I went to school with, my family members. He said, man, they so ashamed of me. I asked them to help me with something. He said, man, not so long ago, I used to be the one that was feeding me. He said, but it's like they just forgot about me. He said, man, I did some time in the pen. A lot of things I'm ashamed of. He said, but I ain't the same person that I used to be. But it's like they don't give me a chance to prove that I done changed. He said, I swear I done changed, Mr. Rob. Because they talk about me so bad. You know, I just come on stage at one of the big blues shows. A lady come up to me, she said, Mr. Rob, I gotta ask a favor. I said, what is it, sister? She said, before we leave tonight, would you have a little moment of prayer with me? I said, yes, ma'am. I ain't got no problem with that. I said, but what we gonna be praying about? She said, well, Mr. Rob, I'm just going through it. She said, I'm catching hell right now. She said, my sons, they're out there fooling with them drugs and trying to thug and about to go to penitentiary. My daughter, she got 2 babies and she ain't taking care of them, so I got to step in and do what's right. She said, then I met this guy. He's a real nice guy. She said, but he lied to me. I didn't know he had nobody, so now living the life of being a side bitch. She said, I wasn't raised like that, Mr. Rob. To be honest, I just feel so ashamed, kind of like depressed. She said, and my friend girls, they talk about me so bad. She said, it's like, I'm even scared to go to church because folks around here, they just been whispering and everybody know my business. I said, you tell them all one thing. Please don't judge me. Stop trying to judge me. Yes, I'm finished. God is not finished. Please don't judge me. Don't you try to judge me. Yes, I'm finished with you. I'm not finished with me yet. You know, I want certain songs. And that's a true statement. Please don't judge me. If we spend more time lifting each other up, we're tearing each other down. We're going to be a better place. You feel me? You know, it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock one morning. We was on our way leaving one town, going to another city. We went over to get some gasoline. There was a brother that was out there asking folks around trying to get something to eat. He saw we had those Big Rob t-shirts on. He said, oh man, Big Rob, which one of y'all Big Rob? I love Big Rob music. He even started trying to sing one of the songs. I said, thank you, brother. Then we began to have a conversation. He began to tell me about his life. In the middle of the conversation, he just got this real strange look on his face. And he stopped for a second. And the tears started falling out of his eyes. He said, Mr. Rob, I ain't always been broke down like I is now. I said, bro, I understand. He said, man, I see people I went to school with, my family members. He said, man, they so ashamed of me.
Thank God this morning.
I asked them to help me with something.
I was out last night. I'm going to do all my work. Praise and Mr. Everett.
He said, man, I did some time in the pen. A lot of things I'm ashamed of. He said, but I ain't the same person that I used to be.
Yeah.
It's like they don't give me a chance to prove that I done changed. I said, I swear I done changed, Mr. Rob. I said, man, you got to keep your head up. And that's my message to everybody out there today.
Please don't judge me.
Please don't judge me. Tell them, please don't judge me. judge me. If you ain't walking, you not walking. You never know what a person is thinking. So judge me. Don't mix up me.
I'm not finished with me yet. God not finished with me yet. Yes.
How you gonna look down your nose at somebody that finished? God, I'm just saying.
Please don't judge me.
Please don't judge me. Come on and help me out, brother. I may not be all that I want to be.
Okay.
But thanks be to God, y'all, that I'm better than I used to be. I'm making.
Yes. Hold on. Let me get my sounds together, Hey, you tuned in with your girl, Miss Bombay. Hold on. This is Get God Radio, this AM. I want y'all to get God this AM. If you went out, you should definitely be up, giving worship and praise for a great week. A prosperous week. I hope everyone had a prosperous week. I hope everyone has been blessed and been positive all week. This is Get God Radio with your girl, Miss Bombay, Miss Work in Progress. I am a work in progress. I'm not perfect. I'm not preaching to nobody. I definitely am a testimony, and I'm a walking testimony. And so I'm just here to awaken and uplift and enlighten. I'm not being a preacher. I'm not trying to act like I'm perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm not trying to be someone that I'm not. I'm just being me, and I'm doing what my soul and my spirit led me to do. Big ups to the Now Network, partnering with me on this Get God Radio movement. It's so much more to come. I definitely want y'all to stay in tune with me. The thought for the day. Hold on. Let me pause this for the cause. I'm going to pause this for the cause again. The thought for the day. Let's be positive. Let's think positive. Let's always do right by people. Let's do right by people, because whatever you put into the universe, you definitely will get that back tenfold. So you have to be mindful of the energy that you're putting in the universe, And so again, my thought for today for myself is I have no desire to argue with anyone. I choose to walk away because I just want peace. A fool vents all of his anger, but a wise man holds back. Okay. Again, another thought for the day, just on a positive note, just for those that's seeking greatness and just seeking change within themselves. I have no desire to argue with anyone. I choose to walk away because I just want peace. A fool vents all of his anger, but a wise man holds back. So you have to hold back sometimes. Sometimes you want to click out and vent, but sometimes it's smarter to just hold back your thoughts. And you play the fool, so the people think that you're a fool, get fooled. Sometimes I play the fool, so the ones thinking they fooling me will really be the one fooled, And another thought is, sorry is not enough. Sometimes you actually have to change. For everything, there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. So sorry is not enough. Sometimes you actually have to change and walk within that change and walk within the new essence of yourself. Never let people conform you to the person you were. If you're growing and you're making changes within your life, you definitely want to surround yourself around people that see the change in you, around positive people that has positive things to say about you. If people are tarnishing your character or stuck in the old ways of an old character that's outside who you are within your change, you have to let those people go. Really, sorry is not enough. Sometimes you actually have to change. You actually have to change. So you saying sorry will not be enough versus someone really seeing the change within you. So I'm definitely blessed and I'm definitely thankful for the change that's within me. So much has manifested in my life due to the way that I've changed my way of thinking. I let go and I let God, and so much has manifested in my life just on that thought alone, being positive and keeping positive people around me. And I can not say that enough. That isn't the importance of change, is making sure the people around you are changing with you. If they're not, change, you will be backsliding. You will be backsliding. And again, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm a work in progress. I've been a work in progress, and I'm working on me. I've definitely been working on me. I can't change others. I can't change the world. But what I can change are things within myself to become a better mother, a better child of God, a better me. I don't look into the world and the worldly things that's going on, because fake is the new real, is the new fake. Real is rare, fake is everywhere. So you can't get caught up into the worldly thing like social media and what's going on in social media, because half of the people that you see on social media and they post all these things, they not really living like that, really, like truly. Like when you know someone's character, they're not really living like that. It all looks good for social media. And just truth be told, we're living in an era that, you can cheat your way to the top. You know that, right? I was looking into, I'm gonna prove a point to y'all this week. Like, it's nothing to be Insta famous. It's nothing to be Facebook famous, because you can pay for likes these days. So it's not organic. Everything in my pages, my Instagram, my YouTube is organic. But you can cheat to the top if you want to shoot up and get your followers up. It's formats out here right now that you can get 20,000 followers in a day. You can get 40,000 followers in a day. So I'm not really impressed by people with all these followers. I'm not really impressed by anything like that. I'm real is from the inside. Is nothing that you have to continue to say. If that's in you, it's in you. No one can take it away. Again, like Nino said on that post, like, we live in an era where, like, fake is the new real is the new fake, and fake is everywhere. Real is rare, and the real definitely gets overlooked. But, you got to stay down till you come up and keep pushing, keep working on you. Because as I said, you can't change the world, but what you can change are things within yourself, to continue to move forward and to continue to prosper. And I definitely want to give all praises and thanks to Most High for continuing to bless me and move me forward into the likeness of Most High. I'm truly thankful. Jesus can work it out. This is Get God Radio with your girl, Miss Bombay, waking up this Sunday, giving all praises and worship to Most High. You definitely have to give all praises and worship to Most High. Continue to praise and be thankful for everything that you have, whether it's as big or small. You definitely have to be thankful. Because I can truly say, like me, even before this social media frenzy start kicking off, like I've been doing music for a long time, and I've definitely been in the studio for a while. So like even before this social media thing got big, I was doing things that most people are like trying to do right now. Like, trips. I took my son to New York. He woke up one day and was like, "Oh, Mom, when I grow up, can we go to the Empire State Building?" And I was like, "Why we gotta wait till you grow up? Like, we gonna go tomorrow." So I gassed up and we drove to New York, and I took my son to see the Empire State Building. Like, a lot of things that I do for me and in my own memories, and it's personal because it's my son and that's who I love. What I love, I don't share a lot of on my social media because I hold it so close and near and dear to my heart. But it's a lot of things I have done that I don't televise because, like, outside of the radio station, outside of my music, I am very private. I'm not an attention whore. Like, I could be, the furthest from the person that wants all of the attention, because attention is the new root to all evil. A lot of people are out here to seek attention, and you have to seek Most High, really, really, in your divine purpose. So definitely never lose sight to that. Continue to work on yourself. Continue to work on your life. Continue to work on your children. You have to continue to work on things like that, not the shallow things of the world that most people, wanna flash and be flaunty. I got this, I got that. That's shallow. It's shallow. I really, because money don't make you real. Money don't make you real. Like, money don't make you real. You could have a ton of money, but you have an empty soul. You can have the biggest booty, but you have an empty soul. If your soul is empty, what good are you to society? What good are you to the world? What good are you to the world, truly, if you have an empty soul? If you have a pocket full of money with an empty soul, it does not balance out right. So you have to make sure your soul, your inside and your outside matches. So most people have this exterior thing down packed. You could have this exterior thing down packed, but most people inside and their souls are a little cringy and dingy. If your soul is dingy, it'll show. You can't have a dingy soul. Make sure your inside matches your outside. If you have $1 million outside, you can't have a 50 cent inside. It does not add up. It does not add up. And there's a lot of people out here that's social media. You have to live for yourself and truly be in tune with yourself, be in tune with who you are as a woman, as a mother, as a man, as a father. You have to be in tune with who you are, like truly, truly, truly. Again, I'm going to say this out for the day once again. I have no desire to argue with anyone. I choose to walk away because I just want peace. Fool vents all of his anger, but a wise man holds back. A fool vents all of his anger, but a wise man holds back. So you have to hold back sometimes. And another thought for you guys: don't ever feel guilty for doing what's best for you. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. So you have to be mindful of that. Make sure you're working on you. Make sure you're working on your life. Make sure you're working on your inner as well as your outer. Most girls have the outer thing down pat, but when you talk to them, or if you really, really sat down and spoke with them, they have an empty soul because they don't know who they are. Like most people that I've crossed paths with, they take a piece out of everyone that they meet and they melt it in a pot and they become this person instead of truly being the person that they are. You jail to people and you click hop to take a piece of each person that you cross paths with instead of being genuine and true to yourself and who you are. You have to truly be true to yourself and genuine with who you are, because fake definitely shows. Real is rare. Fake is everywhere. You have to be mindful of that. Real is rare. Fake is everywhere. No matter what you're going through, Jesus can work it out. That's for sure. You have to let go and let God, and let him manifest in your world positive things. If it means to get rid of people and they're not included in your prosperity or your growth or your change, sometimes you have to let go and let God. Again, I'm not perfect. by far. I'm not perfect by far. I'm a work in progress. I'm working daily to make changes as a woman, a child of God, a mother. I'm working on me daily. And so, again, every saint has been a sinner. Every sinner has the potential to be a saint. So continue to work on you and work on the things that you want to work on you for Most High. You have to do it for Most High. Don't do it for social media. Don't do it for the world. Everything you do must be for yourself. You have to do things for yourself, not everyone. Don't do it for likes. Do it for your real life. Do it for your real life. And again, we live in such a social media time right now. Everybody is like, oh, I'm popping. I'm a celebrity. Like Nino said on that post, I shared a post on my page. Everybody thinks they're a celebrity when you get so many likes on social media. But in real life, what is your divine purpose? What is truly your divine purpose? If popularity is your divine purpose and you're not using your platform for true good, what are you truly doing? That's the question. You definitely have to let go and let God. Make sure you're doing things for a divine purpose. You're doing things for your children's future. You're doing things in your life to help your children's future and to not make it hard for them. Make sure you're working on your inside as well as your outside. And stay down till you come up. Get God Radio with your girl, Miss Bombay. Jesus can work it out. If no one else can work it out, you believe in Most High and make sure you're putting all your faith and your energy into believing that He can work it out. Yes. Stay tuned in. Get God Radio.
Work it out.
Yes, you gotta let God work it out. Stay tuned in to Get God Radio with your girl, Miss Bombay. Stay tuned in. Jesus can work it out. Amen. Yes, Jesus can work it out. Get God Radio with your girl, Miss Bombay. Again, sometimes you really have to change. You know, you have to actually change. Sometimes sorry is not good enough. You have to really be walking within your change and be walking within in what you want for yourself. You have to speak it into existence. You have to think it in your mind. You have to let it manifest into your life. You know, when you think positive, positive things will follow. I definitely believe karma is real. You know, karma is real. And if you don't believe that, you know, do wrong by people and you'll see your karma. It might not show now, but eventually your karma will definitely show. And you have to answer. You have to answer. You can't do people any kind of way. At the end of the day, you'll get your karma tenfold, whether it comes with your kids, whether it comes with your life, whether it comes, it's coming. So you definitely have to do right by people. You definitely want to do the right thing. You definitely, you know, don't want to, you know, have negative thoughts in your mind about people. You definitely want to keep positive thoughts in your mind. Don't hold grudges. Don't hold grudges. You know, I have no desire to argue with anyone. I choose to walk away because I just want peace. A fool vents all of his anger, but a wise man holds back. So let's try to live within being wise, you know, because a fool vents all of his anger, and you know, you definitely want to commit to being growth and change. You definitely want to commit to your growth and change, you know, so definitely keep mindful of that. You know, you can definitely be right by people, but you have to do right by yourself. You know, make sure you are doing right by people. Make sure you just doing the right thing, because again, karma is real. Karma is definitely real. So you definitely want to make sure you're mindful of that. Glory to God. I got Glory to God coming up. Stay tuned into the show. Get Dope Music Radio Show. Let's go.
How many times have you wanted to give glory? You felt like you was just held back. This is that moment you can do that, man. Let me say it. We're gonna turn up the Jesus on this one. Let's go. That's nice. Right hand. When breathing it on the chest. To God. To God. Can you help me sing it? To God. Hey yo, glory to God, glory to Jesus. Praising His name ain't no shame in it either. Cause when you believe it, the devil will watch you. When the blessings receive it, the devil can't stop you. Let's praise God for His glory and grace. Forgiving us, Jesus, forgiving us, Savior. He gives strength to the weary and power to the weak. I'm so unchained with that power to speak. So I'ma keep praising. I'ma keep praising. My faith is fortified in the way that I can't keep praising. So I'ma keep praising. I'ma keep praising. I'm grateful for the peace, but He's able to my honoring your mother, and honoring your father, loving thy neighbors, your sons and your daughters, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. No matter your religion, it's gonna make you feel it. Many are lost, you find the way. Show them the walk, sculpt the clay. The time is now, tomorrow will come. Shine the light, be kidding it up. Giving God the glory, giving God the glory. So everybody won't be tonight, giving God the glory. Show them God the worship, show them God the worship. Lift your hands and testify, show them God the Giving that glory to God. We ready with God. Steady, giving glory to God. Ain't nobody gon' break me. Ain't nobody gon' shake me. Ain't nobody. How many times have you wanted to give glory? You felt like you was just held back, but slow down. This is that moment you can do that, man. Let me say it. We're gonna turn up the Jesus on this one. Let's go. That's nice. Right hand. When breathing it on the chest. To God. To God. Can you help me sing it? To God. Hey yo, glory to God, glory to Jesus. Praising His name ain't no shame in it either. Cause when you believe it, the devil will watch you. When the blessings receive it, the devil can't stop you. Let's praise God for His glory and grace. Forgiving is Jesus, we're given the Savior. He gives strength to the weary and power to the weak. I'm so in pain, he doesn't have power to speak. So I'ma keep breaking. I'ma keep breaking. My faith is fortified in the way that I can't keep breaking. So I'ma keep breaking. I'ma keep breaking. I'm the grateful for the people, cause they will tell my heart. Honor your mother, honor your father. Loving thy neighbors, your sons and your daughters. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. No matter your religion, it's gonna make you feel it. Many allow trying to find the way. Show them the walk, stop the play. The time is now, tomorrow your promise. Shine the light, bring kid in honest. Give God the glory, give God the glory. So everybody won't be and I give God the glory. Someone got to run it, someone got to run it. You do it, you run it, someone got to run Giving that glory to God. We're ready to rise. Steady, give me glory to God. Ain't nobody gon' break me. Ain't nobody gon' shake me. Ain't nobody gon' tell me that. Give him glory to God. Give him glory. He's worthy. Give me glory to God.
Hello. Yes. Hey, how you doing, ma'am? I'm sorry I don't have it down, but I'm right.
I got caught up in some mess, but I knew what I was doing. Got my friends and family stressing, don't know how to keep the strain moving. The red man wants money, light bill is good, and I don't know nobody I can run to. So I'm on Jesus, and I know he'll bring me through. Oh yeah, I never went down on my knees, trying to figure out how he brought me through many times before. And I'm calling now, Jesus, cause I know where I used to go. I'm scared to go, and the song is calling them to come to your heart, calling them to give you love, put on the blessing, feeling down in my heart, giving me a brand new start. Every time I call him, I don't really know about you. I know what I've been through. Every time I call him, ain't no telling what God can do. You did it for me, I do it for you. It ain't power. Call on Jesus right away. He will hear you when you pray, and your prayers are good. Whoa, yeah. Gonna let you out, 'cause I love to call him. I love to call him. Sweet the name. Call him when I need him. Call him 'cause I love him.
Jesus, when I never down, turn my life around, make me scream and shout, I feel on solid ground, I know you care for me, you're always there for me, gave me victory, yes, you're such a breeze, oh, I always there for me, I know you care for me, I was lost but never found, so you turn my life around, it sounds like you were just going to this is that moment you can do that, man. Have a say. We're gonna turn up the Jesus and listen. Let's go. That's nice. Right hand. When we get on the track, to God. To God. Can you help me sing? To God. Hey yo, glory to God, glory to Jesus. Praising His name ain't no shame in it either. 'Cause when you believe it, the devil will watch you. When the blessings receive it, the devil can't stop you. Let us praise God for His glory and grace. Forgiven us, Jesus, forgiven us, safe. He gives strength to the weary and power to the weak. I'm so entertained using that power to speak. So I'ma keep breaking. I'ma keep breaking. My faith is fortified in the way that I can't keep breaking. So I'ma keep breaking. I'ma keep breaking. On the sins of my father, way down in my soul, and the pain of my mother will not let me go. I know that there can come a fire from the sky to refine pure skin. And even though I know this fire brings me pain, and even so, just the same, make it rain down, Lord, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain, make it rain down, Lord, make it rain, make it rain. And let the clouds fill with thunderous applause. And let lightning be the rain. And fill the sky with all that they can draw. When it's there to
Make it Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say, never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back over all you brought me through, I can see that you were the one I held on to.
Hold on now.
Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say, never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I can say, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, much better. When I look back over all you brought me through, I can see that you were the one I held on to. Never would have made it. Oh, I never would have made it. Never would have made it. I would have lost it all. Oh, without see how you were there for me. I never made it. Oh, I never made it. I would have lost my mind a long time ago if it had not been for you. I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, so much better. Because you were there to carry me through my mess. I'm strong, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, I'm better, anybody better. I'm strong, I'm wiser, I'm better, anybody better. Because you made it through the test. I'm
To help me through my mistakes. I'm strong. I'm wiser. I'm better. Anybody better? Yes.
Somebody that you can testify to something.
Yes. Never could have made it. Yes. I'm wiser. I'm better. Yes, Lord. Yes. Thank you, Father. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. And I'm better. I never would have made it without Most High. Yes. I never could have made it. No. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Most High. Marvin Sapp giving me worship and praise. Yes, I never would have made it. You can't make it or have a success without Most High in the mix of whatever you're trying to do. So you make sure you're keeping them in the mix of all of your plans, of everything you're trying to do, because without Christ, you will be lost in the sauce. It seems like man think that they can conquer everything of this world without the presence and the essence of Most High, which couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. That's the furthest thing from the truth. You cannot have prosperity and success without Most High being in the midst of whatever it is you're trying to do. So you want to make sure you keeping Most High in the mix of all of your plans and all of your endeavors. You have to give all praises and thanks to Most High. Don't thank yourself, because it's not on self. You have to thank Most High for everything that's manifesting in your world. You definitely truly have to remain humble with everything that is in your world, because God can give it and He can take it away. Thou shalt give and thou shalt take away if you're not humble and thankful and gracious of all the blessings that He may manifest into your world. So you want to make sure you definitely living a humble life and being thankful of everything that Most High blesses you with. Again, I'm not perfect. I never profess to be perfect. I'm a work in progress. I'm definitely a work in progress. I'm definitely a walking testimony, And, I try to do right by people. I'm not perfect. Like I said, I'm definitely flawed. If I wronged you, I let go and let God. I choose not to argue. I choose to live in peace. So I let go and let God, and you should too. If you holding on to grudges, if you holding on to anything that you feel like was wronged, you need to let go and let God, because you're living miserable. You're living miserable, and I'm living happy at peace. So if you let go and let God, He will bring you to peace. So I've said it last week. If I did anyone wrong, I let go and let God. You should do the same. I'm not holding on to grudges. I'm truly at peace with my past. I'm in love with my present, and I'm excited about my future. And that's as real as it gets. I'm in peace with my past. I'm in love with my present, and I'm excited about my future, because it's so much more to come from Miss Bombay. I'm engaged. God is working on me, because at the end of the day, I was that girl. Like, you could have never told me that I would be planning a wedding and planning a future with my better half, you know? And we are like-minded, so I think everything happens for a reason. I truly feel like with my past, I was like in these streets. I was in these streets. And so like my engagement and my future wedding plans is my opportunity to rewrite my wrongs, almost in a sense for me. Like I feel like Most High is not done with me. He's definitely giving me opportunity to rewrite my wrongs, that I have did in my life. I'm not perfect. I'm definitely at peace with my past, in love with my present, excited about my future. So my future is definitely giving me an opportunity to rewrite the wrongs. I didn't think I could ever love again. I've been through some tough relationships and I didn't think I would love again. I had a black heart. But that's a go of to be a true testimony and a true testament, because when I thought my heart was black, when I thought my heart was cold, when I thought that I couldn't love or receive love or give love, it manifested in my world. Regardless, when Most High is with you, no one else can be against you. And once you let go and let God and truly love yourself on the inside, you will match with your soulmate. Like you have to truly let go and let God. And I can honestly say, when I decided to let go and let God, and I decided to let love into my heart and to be loved and to receive love and to give love, it manifested in my world. So you have to truly, truly let go of negative thoughts about me. And even if someone wrongs you in your past, you can't let that harbor your heart or harbor your state of mind, because you will always pass up on good opportunities or the man that is destined for you if you're holding grudges with men because of your past relationships. The most man that you should definitely be in love with first, before you can honestly find true love and true happiness, is Most High. You have to truly have a relationship with Most High so you can know the type of man that you are looking for. You need to have a God-fearing man. You need to have someone that is aware of Most High. And you have to be aware of Most High in order to attract someone that is aware and God-fearing as well. So you have to definitely have a connection with Most High in order to really manifest true love into your life and trill into your life. You have to definitely have a relationship and a connection with Most High. Again, I am not perfect. And I am not a preacher, and I am not trying to preach to anyone. But what I am saying, sometimes sorry is not enough. You truly have to change, and you have to be walking within your change. And so I'm blessed and I'm thankful to be walking within my change. And I'm so blessed and thankful to be able to change every day and work on me as a mother, as a woman, as a child of God. Again, big ups to the network that's partnering with me on this GetGODradio. I definitely appreciate y'all. It definitely gave me a different insight on this radio thing as well, and like how I can open my brand and how I can open my mind and my thoughts to other adventures. So I'm truly blessed and thankful, and I appreciate everybody that stay tuned in to the show. GetGODradio. I'm going to do this each and every Sunday. And if there's anything you want to hear on my GetGODradio playlist, you're more than welcome to send me your request and let me know what you think or what you want to hear on the show. I'm definitely always open for feedback, and I would love to know what you want to hear. In the mix, GetGODradio with your girl, Miss Bombay. Again, like I said, every saint has been a sinner. Every sinner has potential to be a saint. You have to repent and ask for forgiveness truly and be genuine with your repentance. You have to be genuine with your repentance. You can't just God, I'm sorry, God, and not mean it. You truly have to walk within that. You truly have to walk within your change, and you truly have to walk within everything that you do in your life, and work on you, work on the inner you. Sometimes the exterior, that's the shallow part of the world, that's the social media part of the world. Like, no one is really truly looking at someone's soul and their spirit and their energy and their heart. We're so shallow and worldly. We judge off things and material things, money and what someone's driving. We're judging people off of how someone looks. She thick, she this, she that. Like, those don't define a good person. Things like that don't define a good person. And at the end of the day, like, you can buy social media likes and you can buy YouTube subscribers. Like, so we're living in a really fugazi era right now. Real is rare, fake is everywhere. So make sure you're real with yourself, and you're real with your change, and you're real with truly trying to commit to change and being a better you. I'm not perfect, as I said, but I am truly committed to being a better me, being a better mother, and being a better child of God. Like, long as my son and my man with me and Most High, like, it's us against the world. Like, the world opinion of me does not matter. My son loves me to the core. So I don't live for the world. I never have, and I never will conform to this world, because I am not of this world. I am something so great, and I am something so different. And so, like, I'm definitely comfortable in the skin that I'm in. I'm truly comfortable with who I am as a woman, as a mother, as a child of God, and I'm continuing to grow daily. And, like, if you're in competition with me, you already lost. You already lost. Really, because I don't compete with anyone but myself to become a better me. And if you're in competition with Janice Shante, Bombay, you lost already. You lost already, really, because the inside of me matches the outside of me. That's what makes me so beautiful. I'm giving y'all free game this morning. You have to be beautiful on the inside in order for your body on the outside to even magnify. I meet women all the time. They look good. They might look good, but their spirit is ugly. Their spirit is ugly, and it makes them ugly. If your spirit is ugly, it makes you ugly. Even if you could be the prettiest, thickest girl in the world, but if your spirit is not right and your energy is not right, and you do not have a Christ-like connection, and you don't have that godly spirit or godly energy within you, I 9 times out of 10 will rid you from my life, because you don't know Christ, and we are not the same. We are not the same. If you're using your body to win, we are not the same. I'm truly, we are not the same. Don't get it twisted. I danced, I did things that I'm not proud of, but I don't promote those things on social media. I don't promote that. I don't promote that for my Black women, because I want my Black women to do better and use their mind over their body to win. Because when you look in the mirror every day and you gloat and you're so proud of your looks and the shallow things of the world, that's a sin. It's called vanity. That is truly a sin, and it's called vanity. And if you're living a vain life, we are not the same. If everything is surrounded around your body or your looks or your